A warm welcome to Anuradha Vedic Astrology. Today we are going to talk about the third house and riches. The third house and riches. We've so far heard about courage, about creativity, about sustenance, preservance from the third house. How can this third house give us riches? So, from a shlok in Sarvarth Chintamani, and as is very well defined and very well explained by J.N. Basin Saab, we'll look into this shloka and we'll see how the third house can give us riches, and we'll also find an example at the end of this episode. Before we begin, a big thanks to all of you for liking, sharing and subscribing to our YouTube and Spotify channels and writing in your comments and suggestions there. If you haven't subscribed to us, please do, and do remember to press the bell icon so that you can get the updates ASAP. When we talk about the third house and when we see, as per the shloka in Sarvarth Chintamani, that the third lord has gone into the 8th house. First of all, the third house comes under the Tri Shaddai. Tri Shaddai means the 3, 6 and 11. But it's also not supposed to be very good. The lords are not very positive in certain manners. And then it goes and sits in the 8th house. The 8th house is 6 houses away from the third house. So, from the Lagna also it has gone into the 8th house, and from its own house also it has gone into the 8th house. So, it does not really give very good results. In fact, when in such a case, when a planet has moved from his own house and from the Lagna in a Dusthana or a bad house, then such a yoga is also called as a Vipreet Raj Yoga. It becomes all the more prominent, and I've made a video on Vipreet Raj Yoga, a general video for all of you to see, when it becomes all the more prominent when the third lord here in this case, and in the 8th house, is with malefics and is aspected by malefics. In that case, the prominence increases and the third house becomes all the more, the third lord becomes all the more afflicted. So, its propensity to do bad can be highly curtailed because it's with malefics and it is not able to give its bad results. And the 8th house, being the house of unearned gains, being the house of money, can in that way give the positive results, and a person can get positive answers, a positive aspect of the 8th house in terms of money, in terms of lottery, in terms of unearned gains. Now, let's look at this chart. In the chart of Amitabh Bachchan, who is his third lord? His third lord is none other than Mars itself. Mars has gone and sat down in the 8th house. It's there with a debilitated planet, Venus. It's there with Sun, which is also a Krur Graha, and it is also with retrograde Mercury. So, because it is with Venus, which is not malefic, but it's debilitated and it's not able to give as positive a results as it is capable of. But so this Mars is afflicted up to a great extent, and we know that there was a reversal of his riches. When we say Vipreet Raj Yoga, we have to understand that there has to be a area, there has to be a time when there has to a period which is going absolutely down, and then from there on there is a reversal. So, for this person, for Amitabh Bachchan, there was a period in the Mercury Mars period where he had hit the low bottom, and then KBC happened for him and he started moving upwards. It's a very well documented fact that we can check out from the chart. So, the third house is well capable of delivering riches also to a person, provided this criteria of Vipreet Raj Yoga is satisfied. Look into your charts, do let us know if you have anything similar, and do write in questions so that we can answer them for you. Till we meet with you again, stay safe.
इनको दबाएं ताकि आपको वीडियोस की अपडेट मिलती रहे। हमारे वीडियोस को लाइक करें, शेयर करें, उन पर कमेंट करें और हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करना न भूलें।